Hi everyone, this is ENAY. Thanks for watching. This is my first ever video talking to the camera and trying to engage with you guys, so it's probably going to be very boring and I'm gonna repeat myself a lot, so if you're allergic to boring stories, just, switch the channel. So anyway, I wanted to talk about the new EP, which is called Hunting on One. I released it a couple of days ago on February 18th. I had a lot of plans for the release day, all kinds of advertisement campaigns, and trying to reach a new audience and recording a lot of new covers. I also planned a mini documentary video about the creation process of the EP, but you get this video instead. So it all started a year ago when I was on Fukuoka Island. I was thinking about how and what I want to do in life. What do I want to be a musician, or do I want to do something else? Because I haven't been posting on my Instagram account and basically not doing any marketing work, and it felt quite kind of like I was slacking off. I projected a lot of things on the previous EP. I thought that this song, I Wonder, would just go viral by itself, just like with that Lane Staley documentary. With the documentary, it was so easy. Like, I had so much attention right away, even though I didn't look for it. I thought it would happen almost the same way with all my songs from the previous EP, but that didn't happen. So I became a little depressed, let's say. So I decided that I want to make another EP, I want to record another EP. And then I thought, okay, so I actually thought the solution to this problem of marketing would be recording new, greater songs, to record actually good songs, not the shit I wrote a year ago. Because I don't like that album at all, except maybe for a couple of songs. One of them is I Wonder, by the way. And I thought that, releasing new music with with the knowledge that I got over the year, because I had a lot of reference experience. I started working as a full-time music producer, part-time music producer, and mixing engineer, so I had a lot of experience. And yeah, I thought, okay, the solution to this problem would be recording new songs. As stupid as that might sound. So we came back from the island, we had extra days off, and I sat down to experiment, to write new songs. And I actually wanted to write something more indie, to sound like all these new upcoming indie artists, because I really like the sound. And also I didn't want to be stuck in that, alt rock and the music from the 90s. And I started just playing around on the guitar and seeing what's out there, and I got demos right away, because that's the easiest part for me. Writing melodies and coming up with musical textures and sound textures is super easy for me. I don't have to think about it, it just comes to me, right? But the real hard work comes after that. So I recorded the first 5 demos in just 2 days, a couple of days then. And I realized that, now I have to do the hard work of actually working on every single song and releasing them, thinking about the release day and, advertisements and stuff like that. So it was all exhausting. So I decided to procrastinate instead and watch Netflix. We also had to move to another country because Vietnam didn't want us to stay in the country for longer. So we moved to Turkey in June. That was pretty exciting. And I got my own studio. I got a new studio, started working as a music producer full-time. And I also got a lot of free time for my personal projects. So I realized that I have to start working. I had to get to work on this new EP because I really love the songs, man. They sounded amazing to me. I would cry listening to one of the songs. The song The Killer and the Victim make me cry because I thought it was so beautiful, you know, especially the solo. And I knew that I had to record them because I don't have any other choice. And I knew it would be a lot of hard work. And you might think that, you know, just like recording songs, what the fuck, like I can write a song, I can just go to my GarageBand app and just make one in just like 5 minutes. But I can't do that because, you know, I love working on the songs. I love details. I love working on the details, and I'm a kind of a perfectionist, so I want everything to be perfect, which is a bad thing, but in a sense it's a good thing as well, you know, because otherwise I would not make so much progress over the years. And I realized that I have to start by writing the lyrics first, because I already got the melodies. I like the first melody, which was the crone. It was like so what do I want to write about? Do I want to write about love songs or breakup songs? Fucking sick of them. So I realized just right away that I want to write about something I'm very fascinated by, which are existential questions and questions about life, because I'm thinking about life all the time. A life for me isn't something material, but rather it's like an idea. It's rather like a dream, and not a material substance. You know, it's not like we live on a giant rock with giant rocks around it, and there's either like life or, you know, materials. Life for me is something abstract, and it's something multi-dimensional. It's something that's actually here. It's not only the hard stuff, it's not only the science of life, it's also the emotions and the feelings. And I decided that I want to write about stories which would be like fictional stories. I wanted to kind of plant a seed of a giant question, so that when the listener is listening to that song, he's thinking about that question. So, but of course, that's up to you what you decide to hear and what you decide to project onto each of that song. So I finished writing the lyrics in just 1 month. That was a cool experience. I've grown a lot as a lyricist. The next step would be recording full demos, which is the fun part. I love musical textures and layering all kinds of instruments. And at first I thought it would be like only drums and bass guitar, vocals and a guitar. I wanted to make it simple. But after some time I was layering more and more instruments, and I would end up with like 50 tracks or something for each song. I just love like complexity. Maybe later on I'm going to change my mind and record something more simple, but this time it's like very complex, right? So many tracks, so many instruments like playing together. It's like an orchestra. So yeah, I finished it in about 1 month. It was easy. I love the process. But the next step would be recording vocals, which is crazy. I fucking hate recording vocals because as I said, I'm a very sort of anxiety-driven person, and even like recording this video is super fucking stressful for me. And recording guitars, vocals, it's like it's hell, right? I'm overthinking everything constantly, and so 95% of the time or 99% of the time I'm not getting the result I'm looking for. For me it's fucking, and if it's not perfect or anywhere close to perfect, it's fucking useless. So that's why it took me 4 months to finish all the vocals. And actually I had 5 tracks instead of 4, and I gave up on one of the tracks just to finish the EP on time. Yeah, so there's one more song coming in the next few months, and I think I'm gonna finish it this time. So anyway, why I made this video. So this video was kind of like, you know, for you to get to know me better, because there's a few of you guys out there that are, interested in my music and in me and what I have to say in my Instagram stories, or you like whatever bullshit I'm talking about. So it's just for me to, this video is for me to, become more comfortable with, communicating with people, because I'm not a people person. And fuck. Anyway, this year is going to be super special because I've got a lot of stuff coming up. And I'm so excited. And yeah, thank you for watching.